V gets, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. Yeah, listen, laughable. This was laughable. I think you should laugh. If you're a Man United fan, I'd be laughing my ass off right now. Or planning a getaway, buy some plane tickets and go far, far away just to take my mind off of what I just saw today. Really good performance from Sevilla. And as a matter of fact, I just found out today that Sevilla are in the bottom of the table in La Liga. I had no idea, and that makes sense from the way they played the first game. And what does that say? What does that say? Because Man United just came off of beating Barcelona, which are in first place, took down Real Betis, that's what, sixth place or something like that, and then this, what is it, 13th, 14th, I don't know what rank they're in, ends up knocking out Man United. Doesn't make sense, but that happens. There's so many factors as to why that happens. That happens in the EPL as well. You see a lot of teams in the second D end up beating some big team. I was going to say Chelsea, like Man City or Manchester United back in the day. I remember seeing that. That's perfectly normal. Again, there's so many factors why that may happen. But today, focusing on today Sevilla were the better team. That's it. And I think this game was lost already from the first game. After that Malacia screw up, that's where all this crumbled down. The Man United had no chance to come back from this. Just because they're not those top tier players to come back to, there's not one of them that has this moment of brilliance that's going to take the team, not necessarily take the team on his shoulders, but just take the team out of a mess like this. As a group, you can't. They don't have that. They don't have that. I think they made progress. Fernandes wasn't playing, and some people may say like, oh, he would have made the difference. Not really. The difference, what? Complaining, whining. He definitely would have gotten carded. At minimum, he would have gotten carded. I know he's a critical, very important player. He has really good games. He's captain, isn't he? So he's a leader. But that guy spends a lot of time on the ground. He spends a lot of time complaining and whining. Yes, he makes a difference here and there. But in today's game, I don't think he would have made the difference. Definitely not. Definitely not. Like I said, Man United lost this game way before this actual game. But today, as soon as they stepped on the field, they were gone. They were gone. Especially with that stadium the way it was. And let's for a second, let's put our differences aside and appreciate how amazing of a venue that was. That was crazy. That was palpitating. I loved it. As a football fan, I loved it. I love all sports, but football is my main sport, and seeing that just put a big smile on my face. But yeah, so Man United were completely done. They were completely done as soon as they stepped on the field. Because again, like as a group, they don't have that. And they were missing Varane, they were missing Martinez, that also combined, with Fernandes. Probably, maybe, but nah. Very doubtful the way Sevilla played today. Because Sevilla started off the way Manchester United used to play, are known to play, but they don't play like that anymore. Teeth, fight, guts. There was none of that, no desire. But every ball that Sevilla went after, every challenge was, with everything, it was like do or die. Because they knew what was at stake. They wanted to go to the semis. They really wanted to go to the semis. And it showed. The first half, it was a lot of fouls going on. Because every ball just Sevilla, and how could you now with all that support, behind you, all that beating, that stadium was alive. So Man United did not have fight in them, did not have anything, no desire, no determination, definitely none of that. Everyone was just like mediocre, mediocre. And then of course there was the screw-ups from Maguire. My God, he could have done so much in that play. I'm thinking right now, like, he could have just, what he was trying to do, but he ended up like hitting it too low, just like popping it over to Wan-Bissaka, I think, yeah, Wan-Bissaka, or and this is too much to ask, but pulling off a Busquets, a Iniesta maybe, turning around and going vertically, but that's asking too much of him, and I don't get it. I was commenting. I had a little debate with a Cowboy. I think that was his name. I agree with you. Now I agree with you, man. Like he is not fit for Man United. And you know what he should do? He should just pack his lives and just leave. No one should ask him to just leave. Just leave. Play the what is the deadbeat dad trick and just say you're going out for milk and never come back because this guy's he's already a meme, I think, right? Because I'm going by what I saw when I wasn't watching the EPL. I'm watching. The Euros 2021 and last year's World Cup, and I see no problem with Maguire. I really don't see any problem with Maguire, but now it's just like the man's cursed or something. It's not working out. You got to split. You got to flex, man. De Gea, I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to like, control the ball first and then play it out. But you got betrayed by your nerves, man. And that stadium, like, can you blame him? But that's the thing. If you're playing for Manchester United, that's part and parcel. You know, like playing in stadiums, playing in venues, sorry, like that. You should be used to that. You know, and I just felt that he just, buckled under the pressure, and that happened. My God, what a horrible mistake. Horrible. It almost felt like he scored the goal. To me, it was like, wow, that should be an own goal. That should be an own goal. And then the weird, it wasn't even a header. It was a shoulder by Bade. And it was soft. It was like going slow motion. Yeah, it was like looping over in slow motion. And I don't know if you saw a snail or something. He didn't want to like step on it or something. But like, it was weird the way he was backing up and hit the post and went in. Just what a Looney Tunes kind of goal. It did not make sense. That's how Sevilla won, But besides that, they did play well. They did play well in terms of like, the pressure, applying pressure, and just going at every ball with everything they had, which is something United doesn't have and should have had, knowing what's at stake. Like, they didn't even care. Like, they were trying to save themselves for the FA Cup, for another game, or I get it, like it's like in the back of their minds, you're thinking, this game is done for. We're not going to win this. So I'm not going to play like I usually play, but I'm also not going to like, walk around, right? But it almost felt like that's what they were doing. It was closer to not doing anything than putting in effort. There was no effort. Look, if the Liverpool game wasn't a wake-up call, this should have been a wake-up call. That you're not there yet. I'm sorry, but you guys aren't there yet. Yeah, you have the emblem, you have the label, Manchester United, but you're not Man City, you're not Real Madrid. Sorry, that's going to take a long time. What's it been like the last 10 years that I've been catching highlights? Again, I wasn't watching, so I've been catching only highlights and hearsay. They've been struggling. So what's another 2 years? This is going to take time to get to that point, to get back to the glory days of Man United. I don't know what else to add to this. It made me kind of sad, but it was fun to watch, just the environment, the game. It was a fun game nonetheless. And the way Sevilla, congrats to them. Like, Sevilla went with everything. The way Man United is used to playing, the way they should be playing. Anyways, as always, I'll see you soon. Tschüss.